Good evening. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Please drop message. Okay. Okay. 2025 exam. The both parts completed today. Okay. Now the exam paper. Are you found the exam paper? Okay, I will give you exam paper. It is best papers. Oh, more advanced papers, and all questions are rational standard questions. Okay, you can compare 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024 papers and this time paper, totally different, more advanced. Advanced mean actually this is the A-level paper standard. It is not too advanced. ඒක තමයි standard එක. Because COVID-19 problem, economic issues, the economic crisis due to and political problems, lot of problems. The paper standard, due to the problems in the country, the paper standard, the paper paper according to the situation, the paper standard become lower. Not only SFT, all subjects. But now this time applied maths, pure maths, commerce subjects, all papers, even in arts also, papers in standard level. Now not only that, in UA exam, the exam time also get into usual time, usual month. No, therefore UA exam is mostly standard one. හරියටම තියෙන exam එක තමයි 2026 exam. This time paper standard, but time is exceeded. No, the time is November, but in UA exam, but UA exam, the time, everything standard, right? Everything standard. Then your papers, questions also standard, normal A-level question level. Okay, this is the point I want to explain today. Okay, today we're not going to discuss our refresh paper. I'm going to get full time into the biomolecule, because without biomolecule we can't go for other parts in our discussions. Okay, we have time for refresh papers. Okay, let's move into quickly biomolecules. And the thing, you can compare 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024 and 2025 exam, totally different. That's totally different mean thinking patterns, thinking questions, lot of questions, thinking questions. But if you have basic knowledge and if you have practice means you should know ඔයාලට තියෙන්න ඕනේ ඔයාලා ඒ type questions ගොඩක් දැකලා තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Yes, forces lesson also we doing again. Not like theory class, we doing only revise class. Within 2 days වගේ අපි revise කරගමු. Okay, what I told, actually then essay part it is standard, but every questions we have discussed before in our revision. Every questions, no any new questions. in the natural product question, coordinate geometry question, statistic question. This time there is no any then last 10-year exams there is a graph, they given graph paper and asked to draw a graph එක අඳින්න තමයි. This time they have given a graph. According to the graph they ask question. If you know in the statistic lesson, if you know everything concepts කොහොමවත් you can manage it. You can manage it. Okay, what you need to know, what you need to do this time. Now you still now this is November, you have only 8 months to the exam. Therefore what you need to do, first you need to cover the full lessons ටික cover කරගන්න ඕනේ 25 lessons first. That is the first task. But that is not enough. That is not enough. You need to practice lot of questions in one lesson. Each lesson separately you need to practice questions. Otherwise in exam condition, with exam stress, exam condition, with this pressure and within the given time, it is very difficult task to complete the paper. Actually then other exam එකේ පවා they already know some questions. Then statistic එකේ එක ළමයෙකුට බැරි වෙලා කරන්න. But he already know. The problem is a time. Time management is a problem. Statistic question, anyone can do this statistic question, but the thing you should have proper practice within 15 minutes, at least within 15 minutes. Normally for one essay question you have 20 to 25 minutes, but you should practice at least complete one essay question or practice on at least 15 minutes. Then exam condition at least you can complete it within 20 minutes. Okay, this is the actually after these 8 months everything in your life decide according to the result of this exam. That is actual true. Because if you think, if you got 3 A's, your university, your after this exam, your culture, your society, everything will be changing. Think your result drop any subject and you select another university, then everything will be changed. Your society, culture, everything, and your future opportunities, everything will be changed. Therefore don't take it is easy. Okay, exams full difficult actually. Exams ඇත්තටම අමාරුයි කිව්වේ. But if you work very well, it is actually advantage. Exams in standard level, but if you can perform well this type paper, then your Z value is greater. That is a condition. That's a nature. Okay, exam එක ඉතින් it is standard paper standard, then all students it is advanced no? එක හැමෝටම අමාරු. Then if you can perform well even in this advanced standard paper, then you can get, if you got low marks, if you don't have A pass, you can perform a well Z value, good Z value. It is not enough. This is a largest competitive exam in our country. Therefore select a good level recognized university. It is not easy task. Therefore try to do your maximum within this 7 months. Try to do your maximum and practice very well, at least 100 questions per each question, each lesson. Okay, I will explain how to continue your works in the future months. Okay, month by month we need to prepare a plan now. Okay, within December month what we cover. Okay, and what is your plan within December, and after that in first month of 2026, February, March. Okay, I will actually, your batch revision is starting from today. up to yesterday we did 2025 revision. Okay, actually yesterday it was completed. Okay, actually today revision, your revision, actually if I start earlier, my mind was there. ඔයාලට කොච්චර ඉගෙනුවත් අරයලටම තමයි හිත යන්නේ. අරයලගේ වැඩවලටම තමයි. Therefore now we can start from the basic level and continue, but this time the problem is we have limited time. Okay, however, therefore from January I think we have to get 2 days for our revision. After April we have to get 3 days. It is not an easy task. We need to revise and lot of papers. I think for 2025 students we have complete more than 100 papers. We did 13 full exams. 13 full exams mean 50 MCQ for structured essay and 6 essay question. 13 5-hour exams we did, and we did practice papers මේ වගේ අර අපි කරන පොඩි papers more than 100, and we have a practical guide. We have more than 20 practicals to complete, and we have 10 past papers to discuss. 10 now with 2025 exam paper we have 11 past papers, and we have 11 model papers. 11 model papers, and we have more than 50 provincial papers. Not easy. I make only for SFT. Okay, it's only for SFT. For ET and your other subjects, VST and your third subject also, same situation. Same situation. If you want to select good university, if you want to get good result, good desert value, good rank in Ireland, you have to do your maximum in this remain few months. Okay, only few months. Next year May time with the everything completed, your practical also completed. This is November, and result also releasing November වගේ වෙද්දි result උත් එනවා. Okay, therefore your maximum cooperation required for this one. Okay, let's start. The main thing, the main thing, don't miss any part. Again, don't keep anything to watch recording and complete. Actually it is not practical. Always come to live classes, everything complete within the same week. Actually make a loku task, and it's not a large task. It is a simple thing. Now we are doing, what is the lesson we doing? Biomolecules and kinetic chemistry we doing parallelly. Then within 1 week we doing very small part. No? Before next class, if you can complete and understand and everything, complete this part and continue this consistency. The consistency is very important. Every week, every subject, every things complete within the same week. That's only you need to do. In final 2 to 3 months, very easy. You only need to finalize your works. Finalize mean everything take as order and again revise in the final 3 months. Then exam very easy. Okay, this time 2025 students we did final MCQ. Before MCQ exam we did we analyze and make a MCQ paper. Lot of questions, more than 2 questions, answer question numbers and questions same as our paper, and lot of equal type questions. Yeah, actually the paper our students have performed well, but Averagely, the paper is if 2024 paper this level, this time paper bit standard. 26 paper also more standard, definitely. Not only this subject, all subject. Okay, therefore careful. It's not only just exam. After if you live 8 years, after this 8 month, everything depend on the depend on actual this on this result. That is the real truth. ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් ඔයාලට කියයිද දැන් 17 17 තව මාස 8යි තියෙන්නේ. හරිද? මේ මාස 8කින් ගන්න ඔයාලා කරන වැඩ ටික අනුව තමයි ඒ එක්සෑම් එකේ රිසල්ට් අනුව තමයි එතනින් පස්සේ තව කොච්චර කල් තියෙනවද? අපි කියමු 60ක් තිබ්බා කියලා 60 years everything depend on your economy, society, everything depend on this result. Therefore this is not just an exam. Okay, but we discussed monosaccharide, right? Carbohydrate. Okay, dude. Get your tute. We discussed what is the meaning of biomolecules and biomolecules. I told molecules always in our body. Molecules don't like to have as a ions and molecules. They always try to stay stabilize. Therefore, they try to combine with other molecules to make molecules. Okay, molecules mainly atoms combine with different bonds, then they convert into molecules. Molecules mainly two types. What are the two types of molecules? Molecules mainly two types. What are the types? Okay, sorry. Molecules mainly two types. What are the main two types of molecule? Sorry, molecule, not molecule, compound. Molecules we discussed. Compound. Okay, what are the main two types of compounds? Quickly. Compounds mainly two types. They are organic compounds and inorganic compounds. Organic compounds and inorganic compounds. Organic compounds and inorganic compounds. Okay, tell me examples for inorganic compounds. Inorganic compounds mean compounds without carbon hydrogen bonds. Compounds without carbon hydrogen bond we called as inorganic compounds. Tell me example. Carbon dioxide. What else? Carbon monoxide. Others, index. Water, H2O. Water. What else? SO2, good. SO2, sulfur dioxide. What else? Sulfur dioxide. What else? Thermonath? Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, water, sulfur dioxide, they don't have nitrogen dioxide, NO2, nitrogen dioxide. They don't have carbon hydrogen bond. I need answers. Why you are silent today? Okay. Organic compound carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, carbonate. Carbonates mean C8, CO3, calcium carbonate like water, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, they are inorganic compounds. Inorganic compounds. Then organic compound mean carbon hydrogen bond, compound with carbon hydrogen bonds. Compound with carbon hydrogen bond we called as organic compounds. What are the example for organic compounds? Example for organic compounds: carbohydrate, carbohydrate, carbohydrate only contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. They only contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Protein, protein only contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen plus nitrogen. They contain nitrogen also. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen plus nitrogen. Lipids, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen compulsory, but sometimes phosphorus also there. Phosphorus also there. And nucleic acid, nucleic acid, nucleic acid, nucleic acid. What are the main biomolecules? Nucleic acid, nucleic acid. Quickly. Fatima, nucleic acid. What are the main biomolecules from nucleic acid? DNA, RNA. Nucleic acid means hereditary material. Nucleic acid. Hereditary material. Nucleic acid. Coco. What are the main biomolecules? Yes, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, phosphorus. Don't have oxygen. Carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, phosphorus. Good. Okay, they are the organic compounds. Sorry, they are the organic compounds. They are the inorganic compounds. Compounds with carbon, hydrogen bond we called as organic compounds. Compound without carbon, hydrogen bond we called as inorganic compound. That is the basic classification. Okay, we discussing about organic compounds. In this lesson, we're not going to discuss about inorganic compounds. We're not going to discuss about inorganic compounds. This lesson, we mainly discussed about organic compounds only. Okay, in organic compound, our first organic compound group is carbohydrate. Carbohydrate. Okay. Carbohydrate. I told three main characteristic of carbohydrate. Quickly send me. Three main, not only three, four main characteristic of carbohydrate. They only contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. That's the main characteristic. Carbohydrate now. If it is carbohydrate, they only contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Only contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. This is last day lesson I am explaining for your revise, refresh. Okay, the second one. What? The minimum number of carbon? Yeah, at least minimum 3 carbons. Very good. At least at least minimum 3 carbons. At least minimum 3 carbons. At least 3 carbons, yes. What else? How about hydrogen oxygen ratio? Hydrogen oxygen ratio? 2 to 1, yes. 2 to 1 hydrogen oxygen ratio, 2 to 1. According to this ratio, what is the common formula? Common formula of carbohydrate. Common formula. What is the common formula? CX H2O Y. CX H2O Y. See, now think as example, think number of hydrogen 10. Sorry, think Y value 10, X value 5. Maybe C5. If it is 10 H20, oxygen 10. Now what is the ratio? Hydrogen oxygen ratio always 2 to 1. 2 to 1. 2 to 1. Okay, now my next question, Dihini. This carbohydrate, what is a carbohydrate group according to the number of carbon? Last day I explained monosaccharide classification according to the number of carbon. Very good. Others? Others? Fatima, what is this monosaccharide group? Sarmia? What is this monosaccharide group? It has 5 carbon atoms. Fatima? The number of carbon atom 5. If it is 5, it is pentose, no? Not a very Greek theory. Very simple. Okay. Now that's about, they are the common factors, common characteristic of carbohydrate. Then it should have at least 3 carbon atom. They only contain carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Hydrogen to oxygen ratio 2 to 1. And the common formula CXH2O. They are the main characteristic of carbohydrate. Okay. After that, according to the structure of carbohydrate we can divide into 3 main types. Carbohydrate, mainly 3 types. What are the types? Monosaccharide, disaccharide. මේක හතරක් කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. monosaccharide, disaccharide, sometimes we called as oligosaccharide කියලා එකකුත් තියෙනවා. Oligosaccharide, and it is not the popular one. The final one, polysaccharide. Okay. Now we going to discuss about monosaccharide. අපි මේව ගැන තමයි කතා කරන්නේ. Monosaccharide means the main building block. That's the simplest form of carbohydrate. Simplest form of carbohydrate. This is the simplest form of carbohydrate, and they are the building blocks. They are the building block of carbohydrate. They are the building block of carbohydrate. Monosaccharide. According to the number of carbon, monosaccharide, how many types? 5. According to the number of carbon. Sarmia, if carbon number of carbon 3, what is the name? Carbon number 3. Carbon number 3. Don't take time. Number of carbon 3. Triose. Very good. Triose. Example. Glyceraldehyde, dihydroxyacetone. Dihydroxyacetone. No? This type knowledge required. Today, structured paper, lot of biomolecule questions. Full structured, they say 10 marks. Therefore, this is the base. Actually, without this knowledge, without this biomolecule knowledge, you can't understand industry chemistry, you can't understand. Natural product, any part you can't understand. Therefore, it is not only single lesson. That's why I told don't miss any part this lesson, because now when I move into draw structures, again you can't understand. Anyone if anyone absent today, anyone can't understand today part. Okay. Number of carbon 3, triose. Glyceraldehyde is example. Carbon 4, carbon number 4, tetrose. 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 Example, erythrose. Erythrose. Carbon number 5, pentose. Good. Pentose. Example, ribose, ribulose, deoxyribose. Ribose, ribulose, deoxyribose. Ribose, ribulose, deoxyribose. Carbon number 6, hexose. Good. Hexose. Examples, they are the most popular, most available monosaccharide type. Glucose, galactose, fructose are the example. Glucose, galactose, fructose are the example. Carbon number 7, heptose. 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 What are the examples? Heptulose. 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 I'm not going to write down examples. You already wrote, right? You already completed your tunes, right? Anything? Fatima? Great. Okay. Next point. According to the functional group, again monosaccharide we can divide into 2 main categories. What is they? What are they? According to the functional group, monosaccharide we can divide into 2 categories. Monod. Dihini? According to the functional group, according to the functional group, Yes, aldose and ketose. Yes, aldose and ketose. SC වලින් තමයි දෙකම ඉවරයි. aldose and ketose. 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 Aldose mean what is functional group? Aldehyde group. Aldehyde functional group available monosaccharide we called as aldose. Aldehyde monosaccharide available monosaccharide we called as aldose. Then what is the structure of aldose? Aldose mean carbon COOH. This is the aldehyde group. Aldehyde group. Aldehyde functional group එක තියෙනවා නම් එයා aldose. This monosaccharide is aldose. Aldehyde group contain monosaccharide we called as aldose. Ketose mean ketone group contain ketone functional group contain monosaccharide. Example example මට දාලා තියෙන මම මේක අදින්න. This is a ketone group. Ketone group. Ketone. Ketone group. Yes, very good. Ketone group. Sarmia, what are the examples for ketose? Ketone group contain monosaccharide we called as ketose. Ketose. Quickly send me ketose group. Sorry. Monosaccharide relevant to the ketose group. Yes, very good. Fructose, very, very good. Yes, example. Fructose. Fructose is a ketose. Glucose galactose is glucose galactose. They are aldose. Sorry, aldose. They are aldose. Okay, that is the last week lesson, not today lesson. Okay. Last week we wrote one structure, right? Okay, go to the tube. Now we have got more than 30 minutes. Today we did initial speech. Okay, this part we discussed, right? Yes. Okay, 3D structures of hexoses we discussed. Okay, please keep your mind very relaxed for these drawings. It is just like engineering drawing. ඒ වගේ නේ මේක පොඩි concept එකක් තියෙන්නේ. If you understood, you can remember for lifetime. Okay, no need to buy hard them. Okay, I'm going to start from the first structure. Okay, start with me to understand. Okay, we did the linear structure of glucose. This is the glucose is hexose or pentose. Glucose is, what is a monosaccharide group according to number of carbon? Glucose. Glucose is a hexose, right? Good. Hexose means number of carbon 6. Therefore, in linear structure, you need to add 6 carbons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Second step, add carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now complete. Okay, now glucose is aldose or ketose? Is glucose aldose or ketose? It is aldose, very good. Aldose mean it should have aldehyde group. Then I am going to add aldehyde group. This is my aldehyde group. Aldehyde group. Now you should know what is the maximum number of bonds can make by carbon. What's the maximum number of bonds can make by carbon, Fatima? 4. Now first carbon, what happened? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's already fulfilled. It becomes stable. First carbon stable now. Okay. Now OH, 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 OH. Without third carbon, you can fill all carbons with OH. That is a pattern. Okay. Third carbon, every structure, third carbon is different. Every structure, third carbon is different. Okay, it is hydrogen. Difference is hydrogen, opposite. Okay, now in left side, if it is OH, add hydrogen. If it is hydrogen, add OH. Hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. Now you can see first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, stable, completed. They are bond completed, but final carbon still unstable because the final carbon has 3 bonds to another hydrogen. Another hydrogen. We can add another hydrogen. Okay, now this is actual structure. Okay, this is the actual glucose structure. Glucose linear structure. Glucose linear structure. Okay, understood, Rehlan, Joel? This is a glucose linear structure. Not only that, linear structure, we need to discuss circular structure also. Any doubt, Fatima? Okay. Okay, go to this page. Keep these two boxes space එකක් තියලා in galactose write down linear structure of galactose in the left corner. Linear structure of galactose. Linear structure. Linear structure of galactose. Linear structure of galactose. Okay. Galactose. Is it hexose or another one? The galactose also a hexose. Then how about the number of carbon? Samya, how about the number of carbon of galactose? Galactose the carbon කීයක් තියෙනවද? How many numbers? Yes, 6. 6. Very easy. Actually, this is the most easy lesson in the syllabus and the basic lesson. Make a පුළුවන් නම් සෑහෙන lessons easy. අද මේක අවුල් කරගෙන තිබ්බ අයට today paper too advanced. If anyone not covered well this biomolecule lesson, today paper is like a Greek. Okay, lot of questions based on this. Now according to exam, according to now if all papers standard Z calculations වල උඩටම එනවා science SFT. එතකොට if you need good rank, if you can score well in SFT, you have a lot of chance to get good rank, because the Z calculation එකේ උඩම තියෙන්නේ අපි. Okay, the galactose number of carbon 6. Therefore, I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now galactose, aldose or ketose? Galactose, aldose or ketose? Is it aldose or ketose? Aldose or ketose? Aldose or ketose? Definitely it is aldose. Yeah, aldose. Aldose, yes. Then it should have aldehyde group. Aldehyde group, this is the aldehyde group, C-double-O with hydrogen. This is the aldehyde group. Aldehyde group. And now first carbon completed. First carbon complete. Hydrogen. මෙන්න මෙතන බලන්න. Focus very well. All I told all linear structures, third carbon is different. No? Only galactose, third and fourth both difference. Only galactose. Only galactose, third and fourth both difference. Difference. Others say different. Sorry. Missuna. Iron. It is OH. All linear structures, third carbon is difference. Only glucose, only galactose, third and fourth, both difference. OH, OH. Difference mean hydrogen. Same as previous, third and fourth, both difference. Only galactose. Very simple pattern. Others are same step. First carbon complete. Second carbon need hydrogen. Third carbon need OH. Sorry, not OH. OH. Fourth carbon need OH. It need hydrogen. This one need hydrogen, but final carbon is still not completed. Then we need to add another hydrogen. Oh yes, this is a galactose structure. I'll draw again clearly. Sorry, and then CH2OH. CH2OH. Okay. Are you clear? Okay. Actually, this you don't need to draw these structures in exam. If they given any structure, you should have knowledge to understand is this glucose or galactose or fructose. But for identification, in the practice method is drawing. You can take working sheets and draw few times the same structure, then you can understand. Very simple. Okay, any doubt? Sarmia, are you good? Fatima? Good. Okay, complete. Finish. Complete. Kabir. Okay. Okay. Keep this space and come to fructose. Fructose, write down the top. Methana, in left side, write down the topic, the linear structure of fructose. 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 Okay, fructose. How many number of carbons in fructose? Dehini? How many number of carbons? What's the number of carbon? Yeah, that one also 6, because why? Why? That how we find this? That's also hexose, right? The fructose also example for hexose. Okay. Then carbon, 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 carbon. I change the color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, this is the most interesting point. Now, fructose, is it aldose or ketose? Rehlan, is it aldose or ketose? It is ketose. It is ketose. Then this is a ketose group, right? This is a ketose functional group, ketone group. Ketose mean ketone functional group, no? Then this is a ketone functional group. Make it a functional group. This is a ketone. Then ketone functional group available contain monosaccharide we called as ketose. Then fructose is a ketose. Then if I add this, carefully focus into this in a free mind. Very important now. මේ lesson එකේම හරි free mind එකකින් මේව බලන්න. If not, it is very mechanical, like Greek. Very complex. Make it very small patterns. If you understood patterns, very simple. Okay, now if I add this ketone group, like this. Am I correct? Correct or no? Now added ketone group. This is a ketone group. See? Can anyone send me what? No, it is not actually. It is wrong. Can anyone send me what is a mistake? What's error here? It's totally different, totally wrong. Why? Fatima, what's a mistake? Very good, Kabi. Others? What is a mistake I have done? Now, ketone group correct. Ketone group correct. But no, we can, yeah, we can complete by hydrogen. Hydrogen අපි දාලා complete කරනවානේ Joel. We can complete by adding hydrogen. There is just the hint. මොකද වෙන්නේ? What happened? What's the mistake? We can complete the number of bonds, we can complete by OH and hydrogen. But it is totally wrong. If you count number of carbons, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we add another carbon for ketone group, how many carbons? Then it is 7 carbons. 7 carbon mean hexose or heptose? Heptose. The fructose is not heptose. The fructose is hexose. Understood the mistake? Are you clear? Temal? Rehlan? Quickly, don't take time because today we have a lot of. Okay, we can't add additional carbons here. How we can additional carbons? Then it is convert into heptose. Heptose cinnamon. Okay, now we can't do this thing. We can't add additional carbons. Therefore, we can't add this ketone group into first carbon. Therefore, as option, I am going to add into second carbon. Now this is the ketone group. This is the ketone group. It is correct, right? Then it is correct. Now OH, how we can remember? I told after we adding functional group, all carbon same, only third carbon different in all linear structures. හැම එකේම third carbon is difference. Fructose also third carbon difference. But only galactose third and fourth both difference. That's a point. Okay, it is hydrogen. Only third one. It is a common theory. Then hydrogen. Second one completed. Hydrogen. Now you can understand the first carbon is still not filled. Then we have to add another hydrogen. Final carbon also not completed. We have to add another carbon. Okay, that's a fructose. Clear? Fatima? Okay, you should know all linear structures, third carbon is difference. But only galactose, third and fourth both difference. Third and fourth both difference. Okay, that's the point you need to remember. Uh, okay. Okay, draw this. Please draw this on your tute. Draw this on your tute. Make there. Then carbon, carbon, carbon. Now, first one we can express as CH2OH. It is a short method, CH2OH. Both correct, okay, both same thing. OH, third carbon difference. Sorry, final one also we can say CH2OH. CH2OH. Sorry. Okay, this is the final structure. Very simple. Don't take it very complex. Complete. Complete. Okay, Rehlan, complete. Others? Samya? Okay. Okay, they are the linear structures. Okay, any doubt in linear structure, you can ask how this carbon hydrogen change. Any question ask. This is a linear structures according to our syllabus. No doubt. Any doubt? Any doubt? No. Good. Okay, now we move into circular structure. Circular structures of monosaccharide. Circular structures of monosaccharide. Circular structures of monosaccharide. Okay, glucose circular structure. Glucose circular structure. This may පැත්ත දාන්න alpha glucose. Okay, circular structures mainly two types, alpha and beta. This is alpha glucose. Alpha glucose. Alpha glucose and beta glucose. Alpha glucose and beta glucose. Alpha glucose and beta glucose. Okay, you have to draw in the tute. On the tute, I'm going to move into board. Okay. Okay. Glucose mainly two type, alpha glucose and beta glucose. This is the alpha glucose. Alpha glucose. Okay. Other thing, alpha or whatever glucose, galactose, fructose, all are hexose. No? Therefore, number of carbon 6. But this glucose and galactose, aldose, they both aldose, glucose and galactose, their shape, circular shape is the 3D shape. It is as a hexagon. Hexagon. But fructose structure, the shape as pentagon. Pentagon. In our drawings, you can understand. Okay. Clearly, as I discussed earlier, as same as linear structure, please keep your mind very relaxed. Okay, I'm going to starting with alpha glucose. Alpha glucose. Alpha glucose. This is the structure, very simple. This is oxygen. Oxygen. This is oxygen. Oxygen. Carbon. No. This is oxygen. Carbon. This is the shape of hexagon. Hexagon shape. Glucose and galactose both hexagon shape. Glucose and galactose both hexagon shape. Okay, focus very well. That we called as CH2OH. CH2OH, the 6 carbon. 6 carbon. Do you remember in linear structure 6 carbon? 6 carbon was CH2OH. In linear glucose structure, 6 carbon was CH2OH, right? Matakayද? Habib? The sixth carbon is a CH2OH. Therefore, always remember the numbering starting from in circular structure carbon numbering. Number of carbon starting from after oxygen, first one, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, and sixth carbon. Are you clear? Okay, next step. Now I did two steps. Okay, I draw, so sorry, three steps. Three steps. Three steps. The first time I draw a hexagon shape with oxygen and carbon. Then I add CH2OH for this carbon, and I numbered carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a final one. Okay, now this is OH, right? මෙතන OH එකක් තියෙනවනේ. Then we need to add hydrogen. Hydrogen, then below hydrogen, going to upper hydrogen, OH. OH come to up, hydrogen. Hydrogen come to up, OH. Are you clear up to now? Fatima? Hydrogen OH changing. Hydrogen OH changing. Clear? Kabir? Okay, now the first carbon is very important. The alpha beta depend on the first carbon. Then it is OH and hydrogen. First carbon pattern is different. First carbon pattern is different. Okay, that we called as alpha glucose. This is structure we called as alpha glucose. Please draw this carefully. Draw it carefully. Yeah. This is same thing. Linear structure and circular structure, same thing. But in exam, they expect both the structure. I'll show you in your teacher's guide. They expect both. Okay, this is a teacher's guide. This is your teacher's guide. This is මේකට අපි කියන්නේ මේ රේඛීය කියන්නේ මේ linear structure. They are the circular structures. Up to now, we only discussed this level. Okay, we have a lot of structures. Man. Not these. Okay, are you clear? Alpha glucose. Amino violet. Okay, topic beta glucose. Any doubt in alpha glucose? Please ask Samya. Okay, no doubt, right? Okay, this is the alpha glucose. I mean, we discussed all linear structures. Please go through because this part, previous theory class also, the circular structures we discussed. Theory linear structures we doing only here. Okay, this is the alpha glucose circular structure. Circular mean it is completely structured like circle. 3D. Okay, the beta glucose same, the same thing. Oxygen, carbon, this is the first carbon, carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5. This is a carbon number 6, CH2OH. This is a carbon number 6, carbon number 6. Okay. Then this is, it has OH group, therefore hydrogen hydrogen upward, hydrogen OH downward, OH upward, hydrogen downward, hydrogen upward, OH downward. Now if it is beta glucose, first carbon hydrogen OH need to be changed. First carbon hydrogen OH need to be changed. Then beta mean OH upward. Beta mean OH upward, hydrogen down. This is a beta glucose. If any doubt, please ask. Alpha beta mean same structure, first carbon OH change, it is converted into beta. Are you clear, Fatima? Sarmia, are you clear? Okay, I'm going to erase. You need to draw on tute, okay? On the other thing, alpha glucose and beta glucose. Okay. Let's move into galactose. Galactose, second box. It is alpha galactose, beta galactose, alpha galactose, beta galactose, alpha galactose, beta galactose. Okay, alpha galactose, alpha D galactose that no need alpha galactose, alpha galactose. Alpha galactose also I told glucose galactose both hexagon shape. This is all oxygen. Hexagon shape. It is perfect hexagon shape. Okay, it should be perfect hexagon shape. Hexagon shape. Now this is the carbon number 1, carbon number 2, carbon number 3, carbon number 4, carbon number 5. This is a carbon number 6, CH2OH. CH2OH is a carbon number 6. Always it is same. Always it's same because in linear structure, CH2OH come to 6th carbon. That's why it is carbon number 6. Okay, now it is OH group. Therefore, this is hydrogen. hydrogen, hydrogen. But in galactose, the fourth carbon you already know, third and fourth both difference. Third and fourth both carbon difference that you already know. Therefore, in circular structure, you only need to know. In circular structure, what you need to know, it is always fourth carbon OH down. Sorry, OH upward, hydrogen. Then glucose, galactose actually decide according to the fourth carbon. Alpha, beta decide according to first carbon. Then OH, hydrogen. Third and fourth, both carbon same. Maybe OH, OH. Now again same. Hydrogen, OH. If it is alpha, it is OH, hydrogen. First carbon is changed. First carbon is changed. Alpha galactose. Are you good? Understood or not? Galactose mean third, fourth, both carbons different. That means both same, no? Third and fourth carbon, OH and hydrogen direction same. Let's say we adding like this. Are you clear or not? Joel? The same thing. Not a new. Fatima, clear? I think now you can draw beta glucose. Draw beta glucose. Kabir, clear? Sorry, galactose. Beta galactose. Okay. Draw the beta galactose. Complete? Complete? Okay, this is the beta glucose. Sorry, beta galactose. Oxygen, carbon, CH2OH. This is the carbon numbers. First one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. OH, therefore hydrogen. Because of galactose, OH above, hydrogen. OH above, hydrogen. Hydrogen OH. If it is beta, again OH above. First and fourth, both carbons, OH above. Raise hand if you correct your drawing. Dihini correct? If you are correct, great. Okay, this is the beta galactose. Fatima correct? Abir? Correct. Okay. Okay, this is alpha galactose and beta galactose we already discussed. Final one, alpha fructose and beta fructose. Alpha fructose, beta fructose. Alpha fructose and beta fructose. Alpha fructose. Alpha fructose. What is alpha fructose? I told alpha fructose and beta fructose. I told, do you remember? I told glucose and galactose, hexose, both hexose, but fructose is pentose shape. Fructose pentose shape. This is the shape of fructose. Oxygen. This is the fructose. This is the fructose. Fructose shape, sorry, fructose shape. This is a fructose shape. Pentagon shape. Pentagon shape, not hexagon shape. Pentagon shape. Okay. Now, alpha fructose, it has two CH2OH group as we discussed in the linear structure. It has two CH2OH groups. Okay, now where we need to start numbering? This is the first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, according to linear structure. The same thing, okay? The same thing according to linear structure. This is the pattern. This is a pattern. The number of carbon 6, but the shape is hexagon shape. The shape is hexagon. Okay, now I am going to start here. OH. If it is OH, again OH, okay? Again OH. Because it is pentagon shape. OH, OH, hydrogen, hydrogen OH, OH hydrogen, hydrogen OH. If it is alpha fructose, this one always OH. OH. This one always OH. OH. If it is alpha fructose, this one always OH. Normally according to linear structure, but circular structure make a name කරන්න මෙහෙම. මෙහෙම දාගමු. Wait, let me check. Correct, no? This is the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, yeah, correct. Correct. Okay, this is the fructose circular structure. Fructose circular structure. Okay, please complete drawing. Alpha fructose. Done. Okay, come to beta fructose. Very simple. Beta fructose. Keep your mind very relaxed. Okay. Remember tension. You can't do them with tension. They are very important structures, and this disaccharide. This time 2025 MCQ question came from this disaccharides. Disaccharide. I will show you the question. Therefore, this lesson most important lesson. This is the most important lesson of the syllabus. Okay. Okay, what is today is the 21st, no? From first week of December, we need to prepare fixed time for our revision. Now we are doing extra time. without this time, what is the most suitable time? What's the most suitable time, time and day? Okay, let's discuss it. I will post a poll in the group. You can fill it. Mm, yes, I'll post a poll. Okay, beta fructose. Beta fructose. This is the structure. CH2OH. In first carbon, CH2OH go to this and OH upward. In beta, first carbon always changing, but first carbon always changing. That's why it is OH and hydrogen changing. That same OH, OH hydrogen, hydrogen OH, hydrogen OH. This is the now one starting from this point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the beta fructose. Beta fructose, very important. Very important. Beta fructose. Beta fructose. Beta fructose. CH2O, CH2OH and OH change their position. Change in their positions. Okay. Are you okay up to now? All clear? Okay, this week 2020 6 class and 2027 class both missed due to I'm not well. I at least I couldn't speak. කතා කරන්නත් බැරි වුණා. Now bit okay, but still not completely recovered. Okay. Okay, now alpha fructose, beta fructose complete. I complete, right? Joel, complete everything, all structures. Okay, Kabir, Fatima, clear, right? Okay, come to the lesson. Okay, now you already know. Now you already know um, all hex sources. They are linear structure, circular structure, 3D structure, everything you already know. Okay, come to the lesson. Main characteristic of monosaccharide. Main characteristic, the first main characteristic is the first main characteristic. Now you already know all types of monosaccharide and their characteristic. The first thing, they are can't be hydrolysis. What's the meaning of this? Hydrolysis can't be hydrolysis. What is the meaning of the hydrolysis? Monosaccharide again can't be hydrolyzed. Yeah, very good. Bond breakdown and convert into simplest form. Now monosaccharide is already building blocks. Then can we again break down? No, we can't break down. We can't again break down. Therefore, we can't be hydrolysis. Monosaccharide can't be hydrolysis. If you got water solubility, all are water soluble. All monosaccharides are water soluble. You know, glucose, fructose. Fructose means sugar. Uh, uh, Glucose, you already know, glucose, water soluble. All are water soluble. All monosaccharides are water soluble. Water soluble. Okay, if you got about taste, how about the taste of this monosaccharide? All monosaccharides? How about taste? How about the taste of all monosaccharides? Sarmya? Sweet in taste, yes. Sweet in taste. Sweet in taste. Uh, what else? If you got the polymer or not, monosaccharide polymer or not, what do you think? Are they polymer or not? Not a polymer. Polymer mean large complex structures. Polymers, I will explain what are the meaning of polymers in the next classes. They are not polymers, not polymers, not polymers, not polymers. The final one, are they all are reducing sugar? Reducing sugar mean, remember, reducing sugar mean uh, reducing sugar mean they are simple sugars. Reducing sugar. They are reducing sugars. That means simple. All are simple sugar. Reducing sugar. Okay, they are the reducing sugar. We can discuss what is the meaning of reducing and unreducing in detail. We can discuss in the final part of the carbohydrate. Okay, note down main characteristic of monosaccharide. Main characteristic of monosaccharide. All are water soluble. All are sweet in taste. All are not polymers. Uh, all are reducing sugars. Can't be hydrolyzed. Crystalline shape. Yes, yes. Crystalline shape. Yes, that one knows. Crystalline shape එකත් ගන්න පුළුවන්. All are crystalline. That means just crystals. No, if you got sucrose mean sugar, they like crystals. Crystals. Very simple. Like dust. Glucose is like a dust, right? That means like crystals. පොඩි කැට වගේ කියලා කියන්නේ crystal. Yes, they are the main characteristic of monosaccharide. Main characteristic of monosaccharide. Okay. This is the this time exam question. 2025 exam question. Okay. Hard. Okay. Disaccharide. What is the meaning of disaccharide? Disaccharide means two monosaccharide combined with glycosidic bond. Then this create structure we called as disaccharide. Two monosaccharide combined with combine, then the full structure like this. Think this is a one monosaccharide. This is another monosaccharide. Then this full structure we called as disaccharide. That's a simple meaning. During this process, one water molecule is released that we can discuss. In same way, relevant monosaccharide can be obtained by hydrolyzing into disaccharide. That's also very simple. Disaccharides are sweet. Yeah. Characteristics we can discuss later. Okay, that's the method. One monosaccharide, then another monosaccharide combine vela, then it is produced as a one molecule, one compound that we called as a disaccharide, and one water molecule is removing. Very simple. Like this. Now think this is a one monosaccharide. This is another one monosaccharide. Okay. Then it is combined, whatever bond. Now that one called as disaccharide. And in this bonding process, one water molecule also released to the environment. Clear? Simple thing. Sarmia? Fatima? Clear? Quickly confirm. Okay, one monosaccharide, then another monosaccharide combined with whatever bond, then bond I will explain here. Then it is formed disaccharide. Okay, most of disaccharide we find are made up of hexose. Yes, yeah, most disaccharide made combining with hexose. Two or more monosaccharide combined with hexose. Since disaccharides are formed by the combination of two monosaccharide, they can be hydrolyzed again to obtain which monosaccharide. Examples for disaccharide given here. Okay, write down examples for disaccharide. Examples for disaccharide. The first one, alpha glucose and alpha glucose combine. Alpha glucose plus alpha glucose. Then the produced disaccharide we called as sucrose. Sucrose plus water molecule is removed. Maltose, not sucrose. Maltose. Second one, second disaccharide, they are alpha glucose mean what? Monosaccharide. They are monosaccharide, then this is the Maltose is a disaccharide. In first disaccharide, you need to know maltose. What are the building blocks? Alpha glucose and alpha glucose combine as a one molecule, one compound. Then this structure we called as maltose. That's the thing. Okay, very simple. The second one, beta glucose. Beta glucose combine with another beta glucose. Beta glucose combine with another beta glucose. Then it is produced cellobiose. Now see. Cellobiose plus water, H2O. Cellobiose plus water. Cellobiose plus water. Okay, third one. Okay. Okay, third one. Alpha glucose. Sorry, not alpha. Beta galactose. Beta galactose plus beta glucose. Beta galactose plus beta glucose. Then it is converting to lactose plus water. Lactose plus water. Lactose plus water, H2O. Lactose is the main disaccharide contained in the milk. Main carbohydrate, lactose. It is a disaccharide. Okay. The fourth one, alpha glucose plus beta fructose. Alpha glucose plus beta fructose. Then it is made as a disaccharide that we called as sucrose. Sucrose plus water. Sucrose plus water. Sucrose plus water. Okay. Then they are the main disaccharide we discussed in this syllabus. They are the main disaccharide we discussing in syllabus, and they are the main building blocks of this disaccharide form. Okay, clear? Dihini, are you clear? Okay, note down quickly. Very simple. Okay, one monosaccharide combined with other monosaccharide, then it is converted into disaccharide. Maltose, cellobiose, lactose, sucrose, they are the main types of disaccharides. They are the main types of disaccharides. They are the main types of disaccharides. Fatima, you complete? I finish. Sarmia? Okay, finish, right? Very simple. Monosaccharide mean one monosaccharide, sorry, disaccharide mean two monosaccharide combine as a one molecule and one removing these two monosaccharide bonding each other. Then this is full structure we called as disaccharide. Simple. Disaccharide. Different types of enzyme can be used to hydrolysis of disaccharide. Okay, different hydrolysis we can discuss later. Okay, then keep it as a space. Keep it as a space. Other than enzymes, this is the most important point. Glycosidic bond. Okay, now I told one monosaccharide and another monosaccharide combine by particular bond and make as a combined by particular bond and make as a one molecule, one compound that we call as disaccharide. The glycosidic bond is a bond. The glycosidic is a bond we called as this formation, this disaccharide formation. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. Okay, what I told you, two monosaccharide combine by a particular bond and form as a new complex that we called as a disaccharide. Okay, then we call the, now you can modify our definition. Two monosaccharide combined by glycosidic bond. Then two molecule, so two monosaccharide combine with glycosidic bond and forming new complex we called as a disaccharide. And in this glycosidic bond formation process, one water molecule is removing. One water molecule is removing. Okay. Now write down what is the meaning of glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond, write down like this. The bond between two monosaccharides form by removing H2O molecule is called as the glycosidic bond. Okay, the bond between two monosaccharide, the form by removing one water molecule is called as the glycosidic bond. This is the definition of glycosidic bond. This is the definition of glycosidic bond. The between two monosaccharide in the formation of disaccharide, the bond we called as glycosidic bond. Very important. Glycosidic bond. glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond. Okay, note down in your tute. Okay, can you see this question? Not clear. Wait on. Kabir, can you read? Question number 4, I need. Question number 4. Not clear. So clear. Not focus. Okay, I will read. Question number 4. Memat pen. Make a duratani focus karlati. That's the problem. Okay, I'll read. Consider the hydrolysis of disaccharide of X. And this is this Wednesday exam, 2025 A-level exam, question number 4. Consider the hydrolysis of disaccharide of X. Consider the hydrolysis of disaccharide X. X glucose plus fructose. They ask what's the value? What is X? Answer. What is X? Answers. First one lactose, second one sucrose, third one maltose, fourth one cellulobiose, fifth one galactose. Others? Quickly send me answers. Answer sucrose, right? Now I explain sucrose. Sucrose, yes. Okay. Okay, now we're going to discuss how to draw structures of disaccharide. Now you have superb knowledge Yeah. The problem still don't have perfect papers. No? May the papers තියෙන්නේ එයාලගේ answers එක්ක. After මම මේක දාන්න, I can send this paper. This one don't have answer. Make pain answers. This one I can send. Okay, you can get it in the group. Paper, yeah, biology questions easy, but other questions in standard level. Okay, this is a disaccharide structure. Disaccharide structure. First one, first disaccharide, maltose. Maltose, what are the building blocks? What are the building blocks of maltose? Alpha glucose and alpha glucose. Two alpha glucoses. Two alpha glucoses. Okay. Now I'm going to do one alpha glucose. You already know. One alpha glucose. CH2OH. Hydrogen. Hydrogen. OH. 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 Sorry. Hydrogen. Hydrogen. OH. OH. Hydrogen. This is one alpha glucose. If any doubt, please ask. Today lesson very important. This is a one alpha glucose. If you want, you can add carbon numbers. I forgot. This is one alpha glucose. This one alpha glucose combined with other alpha glucose. Other alpha glucose. Oxygen. CH2OH. Hydrogen. Hydrogen. OH. OH. Hydrogen. Hydrogen. OH. OH. Hydrogen. This is one alpha glucose. This is another alpha glucose. Then what happened? Very simple thing. This disaccharide structure. If you know monosaccharide structures, disaccharide same thing, same structure. The difference in monosaccharide structure, two monosaccharide. That's all. Okay. Now you can understand this is first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, sixth carbon. This is first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, sixth carbon. Now you can understand the first carbon OH group and fourth carbon OH group very close. Therefore, what happened when they close these two alpha glucose molecules closed each other? Then what happened? These two OH groups combine and one more molecule is removing. One H2O molecule is removing. One H2O molecule is removing. When it is removing, what happened? What happened? What is remain here? H2O remain. H2O removing. Then මෙතන මොනවද ඉතුරු වෙන්නේ? What is remain here? What is remaining? What is remaining? Only oxygen, no? Only oxygen. Only oxygen is remaining. Only oxygen is remaining. Okay, I can't, I'm not going to draw again. Then that one we called as make it a name, make an නැති වෙන්න ඕනේ. Then this that we called as glycosidic bond. This is the glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond. Okay, it is. You need to carefully draw this again. Oxygen, carbon, CH2OH, hydrogen, hydrogen OH, OH hydrogen, hydrogen OH, hydrogen OH. Now don't have OH. This is only remain oxygen. Oxygen. Then oxygen, okay, that we called as a maltose. Are you clear? Are you clear? This is the structure of maltose. If any doubt, please ask. Please ask if any doubt. Sarmya, clear? This is the maltose structure. This is the glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond. Very simple. Two monosaccharide combined together by glycosidic bond. Removing one water molecule. Okay, you have to draw both. Draw both and understand well. Very well. If you complete, send me message.
Your customers deserve.
Complete. Done. Simple, two monosaccharide combined by glycosidic bond. Okay, quickly draw this. This one I have given a printed one, but for your better understand, you can draw it. In SFT, IT lessons are very bulk, not too much, but 10 MCQ questions only coming in exam. Lot of questions based on email, IP address, Excel, word processing, Excel, PowerPoint, just simple things. In our practical classes, we're doing all ICT lessons in our practical classes in the final 3 months. Okay, before 10, we need to complete up to at least disaccharide today. It is good. Finish, Fatima? Okay. Okay, from December, first take, again we start our revision in according to our regular pattern. Normally, this is not our working pattern. We're doing a lot of things in a one day. We're doing papers, a lot of revising parts, and a lot of parts. Not only doing lessons. Okay, but this month mean today 21. We have another week. Then today and 28. Let's try to complete maximum in this biomolecule lesson. Then we can go to our usual pattern. Okay, it is not enough 3 hours for our workings. Only this month we can get 3.5 hours. No? 6:30 to 10. After that, I'm going to continue up to 11. Okay. This is a cell bios. Now you already know. Cell bios. This is the structure, very simple. Now what happened? Beta group. beta glucose and beta glucose. Beta glucose means first carbon hydrogen upward. Okay, I'm not going to draw all hydrogen OH. Only මෙහෙමත් අපිට අඳින්න පුළුවන්. 4, 5, 6. Others are common important parts also only we can mention. That one also correct, but different books in it is given in different form. Sometimes same as your teacher's guide, we can remove this carbon and we can express as junctions like this. මෙහෙමත් පුළුවන්. හරි. Oxygen like this. Hexagon එක විතරක්. CH2OH CH2OH hydrogen OH hydrogen OH. Now you should know, you should identify what is this. Can you identify what is this? Now hexagon shape, it is glucose or galactose. That's how you can identify. In fourth carbon OH downward, then it is glucose or galactose. Is it glucose or galactose? Dihini, is it glucose or galactose? Fourth carbon OH downward, glucose or galactose? Quickly. Others, is it glucose or galactose? Dihini? Definitely it is glucose, right? Because then it is alpha glucose or beta glucose. According to first one, OH upward, then it is beta glucose. Beta glucose. Okay, different forms we can identify in different books, but I am explaining the easy way you can understand. Okay, in exam asking pattern can be changed, but if you know the basic concept, you can manage these things. And with our question discussions, we can discuss different types of questions coming in the exam. First of all, you need to understand the basic concept. After that, you can manage any question. Okay, this is alpha beta glucose. Then I am going to draw again beta glucose. CH2OH. Now don't need, they are common. Then it is beta glucose. Beta glucose means first carbon OH upward. Yeah. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, now what happened? The problem is two OH group in opposite way. Therefore, the glycosidic bond form in this way. This is the glycosidic bond. They combine and one water molecule, H2O water molecule is removing. One water molecule removing. Then what happened? The form this structure. See, now we can adjust the positions and draw this structure, right? CH2OH, hydrogen. This is the oxygen. This is the glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond. This is the glycosidic bond. Actually, now you can understand. I hope. This is the hydrogen and this is OH. Are you clear? Any doubt? Dihini? Sarnia? Yumidu? Simple. This is the glycosidic bond. Glycosidic bond. This one is the cellobiose. Cellobiose. Okay. Third one, lactose. Are you complete, right? You completed, right? Okay. Third one, lactose. Lactose, what are the building blocks? What are the building blocks of lactose? Sarmya? What are the monosaccharide form lactose? What are the monosaccharide? Quickly. Monosaccharide formed? Yes, glucose and galactose. Both alpha or beta? Alpha or beta? Both alpha or beta? Both beta, right? Beta glucose and beta galactose. Beta glucose and beta galactose. Beta glucose and beta galactose. See, beta galactose and beta glucose. Beta galactose and beta glucose. Now, the same thing, right? The same thing. First, you need to draw a galactose structure. Galactose structure. Galactose. CH2OH. CH2OH. OH hydrogen. Galactose mean fourth carbon OH upward. Beta mean first carbon OH upward. Okay, this basic knowledge you should have. First carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, sixth carbon. Okay, that basic knowledge you should have. You must have this basic knowledge. Others are same. Others are same. Don't worry. And beta glucose. Beta glucose mean oxygen. Beta glucose, oxygen. CH2OH. CH2OH. Glucose mean fourth carbon OH downward. Fourth carbon OH downward. Sorry, OH downward. And beta mean first carbon OH upward direction. Simple things, no? Now it is like grade 5 concept. Combine and form lactose. Same as previous. Remember to add carbon numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all. Do I need to draw final one? Don't need. You can draw it. Draw this one and final one in your way. Quickly. Today we need to complete disaccharide. Okay, I done. I tired now. Okay, next from next week we can take a break and continue as two sessions. I can give you 20-minute break the middle of the session. You all complete? Not only that, not only this one, final one also required. Finally, the maltose structure, lactose structure. This is the lactose structure. Okay, complete. No? Okay, final one, sucrose structure, sucrose structure. Okay, sucrose important. Sucrose, alpha glucose and beta fructose. See, maltose, what are the monosaccharides? Maltose, alpha glucose and alpha glucose, both alpha. Cellobiose, beta glucose and beta glucose, both beta. Lactose, beta galactose and beta glucose, both beta. But sucrose is special. Sucrose, alpha glucose and beta fructose. Alpha glucose and beta fructose. Okay, first of all, I'm going to do alpha glucose, alpha glucose, alpha glucose, CH2OH, fourth carbon OH downward, then it is glucose. First carbon OH downward, then it is alpha. This is a carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, carbon 4, carbon 5, carbon 6. Done. Next, I need to do another beta fructose. Beta fructose, I think you can remember. Beta fructose, oxygen. Carbon, carbon, pentagon shape. It should be symmetric. Okay, my drawing's not perfect. Beta mean OH, OH upward, then CH2OH downward. This is OH. OH and OH combine. Very simple. Me. This is 2. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, then it is formed above structure. This is the glycosidic bond form. Then one water molecule is removing H2O, removing an oxygen එකක් මෙතනට set වෙනවා. මෙන්න මේ with except this part, oxygen is combined here. That we call as glycosidic bond. Are you clear? Okay, draw this one. Okay, that is the end of complete. Complete. Umindu complete. Dehini. Draw it quickly. Fatima. Complete, right? Okay, now 9:56. Okay, let's see what are the main characteristic of disaccharide then to complete the disaccharide part. Okay, I'm going to use previous order. Okay, monosaccharide, what is the first characteristic? Monosaccharide, what is the first characteristics? Hydrolysis. Okay, monosaccharide can't be hydrolysis. How about disaccharide? Disaccharide means two monosaccharide combined by glycosidic bond. Then is it can or can't? Sarmia, what do you think? Hydrolysis means breakdown. Now it is hydrolysis because we can separate. We can separate. Can be hydrolyzed. The first one can be hydrolysis. Hydrolysis can be hydrolysis. Okay. Okay. Before this part, we need to discuss, see, different types of enzyme can be hydrolysis of disaccharide. Go to this page. Different types of enzymes we can use to hydrolyze disaccharide. Okay, write down examples. Examples. Maltose hydrolysis by maltase. Maltase is enzyme. Maltase, very simple. Maltase enzyme. Maltose hydrolysis by maltase enzyme. Maltase is enzyme. Then it is produced again alpha glucose plus alpha glucose. Again it convert into building blocks. Are you clear? Then they can be hydrolysis. Okay. Then become lactose by lactase enzyme. Lactase enzyme. It is converted into beta glucose plus beta glucose. You already know building block. That's why I'm writing in short form. Okay, if you got sucrose. Sucrose, do you know any enzyme we can hydrolysis? We have two enzymes, right? We can use sucrase enzyme. Sucrase. There is another enzyme that we call as invertase. Exam key point, okay? Always asking this question. Sucrase or invertase enzyme we can use for sucrose. Then it is converted to alpha glucose plus beta fructose. Alpha glucose plus beta fructose. Yeah. Sorry. It is lactose. What are the building blocks? Beta glucose and beta galactose. Sorry. Galactose. Okay. This point also important for our next week practical. Other than enzyme, diluted HCl acid also can be hydrolyzed disaccharide. We can use acids also for this hydrolysis process. Now, for cell bios don't have any enzyme, specific enzyme for cell bios. But we can use HCl. Whatever acid we can use. Okay. We can discuss next week this chemical identification test. It will be very important. We're doing in practical way, therefore don't miss. Okay, then you can understand they can hydrolysis by different enzyme or acid. Enzymes or acid. Okay, what is a monosaccharide? What is the next characteristics? Monosaccharide, what is the next character? Habib? Monosaccharide, what is the next character? The water solubility, no? Water solubility. Are they water soluble or not? What do you think? Disaccharide? Fatima? Dihini? What do you think? Are they water soluble? Disaccharides? Or not? Practically think. Yeah, definitely water soluble. If not water soluble, we can't make drink tea, because so all sugar means sucrose. No? Sugar means sucrose. Then sucrose water soluble, and all disaccharide Lactose also water soluble. Water soluble. All water soluble. Okay, what is the third one we got in monosaccharide part? Okay, මොකක්ද ඊළඟට ගත්තේ Joel? What we got as third one? I can't remember the order. Are they sweet or not? Yes, sweet in taste. Sweet in taste. Third one, fourth one, polymer. No? Are they polymers? Are they polymers or not? What do you think? Disaccharide polymer or not? Polymer the නැද්ද? Polymer or not? Yes, they are not polymers. Why? Polymers mean very large complex structures. Disaccharide only two very small. Not polymers. Not polymers. Okay, fifth one. Are they reducing sugar or non-reducing sugar? Reducing sugar or non-reducing? It is important. Remember, are they crystallable? Yes. Sucrose, sugar mean crystal. All are crystallable. Crystal. Final one, reducing non-reducing story. Remember, most important thing, maltose, lactose, cellobiose, reducing sugar. Reducing mean simple sugar. Reducing sugar. But sucrose, only sucrose, non-reducing sugar. Only sucrose, non-reducing sugar. Remember very well. Only sucrose, non-reducing sugar. Only sucrose, non-reducing sugar. Only sucrose, non-reducing sugar. Okay. Reducing sugar, non-reducing sugar story in details we can discuss in next day. And I think today we did considerable bulk part, and most important, carefully you need to understand part we discussed today. Yes, my target was complete up to disaccharide. Now we have complete up to now. Okay, polysaccharide is a small part. In polysaccharide, being very large complex structures. For these structures, you don't need to know draw these structures. Okay, you only need to identify these few structures only. Then the carbohydrate part will be completed within 1 hour in next week. And after that, we start proteins. After that, we start lipids. After that, enzymes and vitamins. Then the lesson will be completed. It is a very important lesson in your syllabus. Okay, any doubt up we discussed up to now? Any doubt? Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. No. Okay. Then good night. Let's meet again tomorrow with kinetic chemistry.